Hi guys, this is Tina, and today I wanted to talk to you about twin flames. So I will turn the camera around for you and we'll get started. As you can see, I have put the twin flame card here from Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy deck. And twin flames is something that is on the heavenly mind these days, because when we are entering a higher consciousness, a higher spiritual consciousness and awareness, we get into higher dimensions, and twin flames is the thing that can help us to ascend. So, what is a twin flame? Well, a twin flame is a person with whom you share the same soul pattern, and he or she is you, actually, and he or she mirrors you. It is always a person of the opposite sex, and it is romantic relationships. Soulmates can be of both sexes and doesn't have to be romantic relationships, but twin flame relationships always are of the opposite sex. So in one sense you are one and the same, even though you are living in two bodies on this earth right now, but your soul essence are one and the same. And on the other hand, you also are each other's opposites, because you are male and female, and you mirror the divine Father and the divine Mother together in your relationship. And if you have found your way to this video today, then you most certainly are one of those people who have their twin flame living with them here on earth today. So be assured that you have been led to this video, and be assured that your twin flame is out there somewhere. Maybe you have already met this person, but this video is for those who are still searching, and I hope you will find it helpful. Twin flames doesn't come here to just be romantic partners. They don't come here to be just living for themselves. They have a purpose, and this is a heavenly purpose that is orchestrated by the divine. They are going to help the world ascend to higher level of spiritual consciousness by showing this unconditional love of the divine to humanity. And as you can see, I have rose quartz here, and this is a spiritual symbol of unconditional love. I also have a big beauty over there. I don't know if you see it here. So this is very important. You are only to find a romantic partner. You are here to help all of the earth, all of humanity, to ascend to higher level of consciousness. So twin flames are not just any kind of romantic partnership. They have a divine mission. And sometimes twins are not incarnated at the same time on this earth, and then the other party can function from the other side as a guide to you. But if it's so, then you probably know it, because you will have had contact with this guide forever. And if you have your partner here on earth this time, you also have an inner knowing of this. I am one of those people, and I have always known that there is someone special out there for me, even though I haven't connected with this person yet. So you have an inner knowing of your twin flame, even though you're not physically together. And when the person functions as a guide for you from the other side, then he or she is also engaged in you finding a soulmate. So this is very wonderful and beautiful relationship. I have been listening to many people on the internet talking about this subject, and I have listening to those who are living in a twin flame relationship. And the common thing for all of them are that there are supernatural beginnings. When it is time for twin flames to meet, then heaven orchestrates this, often by supernatural happenings such as dreams, visitations, or other supernatural happenings. And often is the case that one of the twins are more open spiritually, so they are contacted in some way. As I mentioned, there are dreams. You can have dreams about this person before you know each other, and the dreams are so strong that you immediately know this is something special. You can also have visitations by their spirit self, and you know this is the beginning of something new. You cannot ignore it, because it will be so special that you cannot fit it into any pattern you have been experiencing before. And the purpose of these supernatural happenings are eventually to bring the two twin flames together physically. Because it's only together that they can become fully who they are. And it is only together that they can fulfill the mission that they are here for. On this card we see the one twin flame as an angel. And in this case, the woman is here on earth, and her partner is in heaven. And if you have had these contacts during meditation with some special being, then you can be sure that this is your twin flame that is contacting you and guiding you. But as I said, if you have found your way to this video here, then it's most certainly because your twin flame also is here, and it's the divine purpose for you to meet physically. Twin flame relationships can be challenging, and that is because they mirror each other completely. They don't only mirror your good sides, but also your bad sides and your shadow self, the parts that you don't want the world to know about. The twin has a tendency to draw this out of you, and that can be very challenging. And that is why the best way of drawing your twin flame to yourself is to work with your own self, with your fears, to heal yourself, and facing your fears and your shadow self, and deal with it. Deal with all that is hidden, and let it out in the light, and so you can release it and move on. Because then you don't need to have this challenges when you meet your twin flame. Well, so what shall you do to draw your twin flame to yourself? As I said, first you have to work on your own healing. Because it's only when you are whole as a person that you are completely ready to meet them. And there has to be a certain vibration in your spiritual self before you are open to meet them. And the visitations and the dreams and all these supernatural happenings doesn't start until you are ready. And some of us might not ever be ready. But I believe that since this is on heaven's mind, on God's and the angels' mind, that all of earth and all of humanity shall ascend to a higher level of consciousness, they work very, very, very hard, especially since December 21st last year, to push us forward. So we develop spiritually so we can meet our twin flame, so the unconditional love of God will shine on all of humanity, because God is love and God wants everybody to experience His love. So secondly, you have to be aware of that you have never truly been separated. You and your twin flame are always one, and it doesn't matter if you live on the opposite sides of the world. It doesn't matter if you come from different cultures. It doesn't matter if one is older than the other, if there is a huge age difference. It doesn't matter, because you are one. And therefore, you have no competition either concerning your twin flame, because it's only you that will completely mirror your twin flame, and it is only you who can completely satisfy them. So sometimes when you meet, you are living in relationships already, and maybe your twin flame has a partner, or maybe you have a partner, or maybe you both have partners. But when you meet, you instantly know that this is special. And you don't have to be afraid that your twin flame will never leave his partner or her partner. Or you don't have to be afraid that you are going to be stuck in a bad marriage for the rest of your life because of your twin flame is married to somebody else. No, because what is happening now is that all that isn't built on true love will fall. And we will see many divorces and many separations this year and the years to come, because the divine wants us to be who we truly are. And there are so many of us that have masks, and we are living in partnerships that are not good for us. Some of us even live in partnerships that are abusive. And this is not the plan for you. God's plan for you is to live in a truly beautiful marriage with a partner that respects you and that loves you from the deep of their souls. This is what God wants for you. So remember, even though you're not living together at this moment, you might not even have met yet. This person is out there somewhere for you. And you have no competition. You are already one. And when you meet this person physically for the first time, you will know him or her. if you have the question, is this my twin flame? Then I can tell you it is not. Because you know when you meet them. And this person might not at all look or be like you imagine them. They can be completely different. Remember, they are your exact opposite at the same time as they are you. So they can be totally different from what you imagine them to be. So keep an open mind, and you will recognize them. I promise you, you will. And then a third thing you have to do is let all the fears go. And have faith in the divine, that God and the angels will bring them to you when it is time. And here we come to this word, patience. None of us like to be told that we are going to be patient. But I can tell you that patience is always required in a twin flame relationship. And only heaven knows when both of you are ready, and when it will be the right time for you to meet and join physically. And you cannot push this, and don't try, because if you do, it will always backfire on you. And then you might have to work for years to regain the trust between you and this person. Because if you push when a person is not ready, then you go against his free will or her free will. And you can never do that. A person's free will is always what stands above everything else. And remember, you are supposed to love unconditionally. There are no strings attached to this kind of love. And you cannot help yourself but loving them. Sometimes you can get mad at yourself because you think, why do I love this person? He's not even good to me. She's not even good to me. But you can't help yourself. It's the divine love, the deep soul level love. And this is a beautiful thing, and it is worth waiting for. But if you are in a situation where you have met somebody that you know is your twin flame, but this person is living with someone else, then you can do one or two things. Either you decide to wait, and that will require a lot of patience and a lot of work on your own soul, I can guarantee you that. But it will be worth it. But you have no guarantee that this person will be ready for you in this life. You never have that guarantee. I'm sorry to say it, but you don't. The other choice you have is to release the person and ask God and the angels that you are simply not ready to wait all this time and have all this patience, because you want and need love now. And then they will arrange for you to meet a beautiful soulmate instead, with whom you can have this beautiful relationship that you are dreaming about. And that is not second best. It is not. Because you can have an equally beautiful relationship with a soulmate as you can with your twin flame. But it will never be the same, because you are not one in the sense that you are with your twin flame. So I think that will be all for today, otherwise this video will be too long. But I will be back. This is the second video in my Twin Flame Soulmate series. So I will be back with another video soon. God bless, and may all the angels be with you.